What is up, YouTube? It is Jordan back with another video. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I just wanted to break down a potential trade opportunity that I saw in the markets today. Pretty cookie cutter standard stuff based on ICT's 2022 mentorship. And without further ado, I'll get right into it. So on my chart, you can see this is the S&P 500. We are on the daily chart. I always start on the daily chart to get my daily bias. If you look up in the right hand corner, it does say bears. That's just a reminder to me that when I get into the smaller time frames, that I am looking for sells / bearishness. So on my chart, again, this is the daily on the S&P. You can see this swing point right here, and this is on the daily chart. So a very high probable area that price would trade to for liquidity, sell side liquidity. So this was my area, my draw on liquidity coming into the day. This is the area that I was expecting price to deliver to, and as you can see, price did just deliver to that area. It's right at 36.36. I'll break it down a little bit more when I get to lower time frames, but just wanted to give you the scope and kind of explain to you why I was bearish. Now I'll get into the lower time frames. So this is the 1 hour. Now where this line is, this was the buy side liquidity. This was the area that I was looking for. This is the area that I was looking for price to trade above before delivering short. This line is also the previous daily high. So definitely some buy side liquidity above there. And like I said, just the area that I wanted price to trade above to validate my short position. So going into the 5 minute now. If you notice, there's these three lines right here: this purple line, this yellow line, and this orange line. This is an indicator that I recently found. Now it just represents the midnight open, the 8:30 open, and the 9:30 open. I just think it's a really nice indicator, and it just shows it really well. So the purple line represents the midnight open, the yellow line represents the 8:30 open, and the orange line is the 9:30 opening. Now, if we're bearish, if the buy is bearish, we're looking to take shorts. We want to take shorts above any of these opening prices, really. Essentially, the more opening prices that price is above, the better, essentially. So let me get to the 1 minute. So as you can see, the 9:30 open is represented by this orange line, so it's right here. As you can see, 9:30 open, price shot up in the opposite direction of its intended direction. This is just a straight up liquidity graph for buy side liquidity, taking out the previous daily high. As I said, I was expecting this move. Now, price then had a fairly energetic move, enough for me to take a short, because that's one of the requirements. I need to take a short. It has to take out liquidity, have an energetic move with the structure shift, leaving a fair value gap. Those are part of my rules for entry. The only thing that wasn't in this was the structure shift. I was viewing this as the structure point that needed to be broken before I could take shorts. So that's why I wasn't interested in getting in above here. But as you can see, price did eventually deliver below that area, representing a structure shift for me. It also had the energetic move, leaving a fair value gap, and then we also had that liquidity grab. So all of the things that I need to take a short were there. Additionally, we were above that 9:30 opening price and the midnight opening price. So really, really a good position to be getting in short. And as far as targets are concerned, of course, I was ultimately looking for price to deliver to that daily swing point, that 36 level. But of course, there are a lot of low-hanging fruit objectives that you could take off positions before it gets down there. The first area that I was looking for was these relative equal lows right here, and as you can see, price delivered below that, and then had a retracement. This area here is where I took out the majority of my trade. I then left a runner to deliver to that 36.36 level, and that runner did get stopped out because once price traded below here, I closed the majority of my position, moved my stop to break even. That stop got triggered, so I got taken out break even with my runner when price delivered up here. Had I not gotten taken out of that, that would have been a very nice runner. But it happens. I still got a large portion of that trade in profit, so everything is that's fine. But yeah, that's the trade. Like I said, had the run on liquidity, the energetic move down, structure shift, fair value gap above the opening price. Everything is there. Pretty cookies cutter stuff. This is exactly what I'm looking for every time I come to the charts. Essentially, we had a good daily bias. Overall, really good trade. And just this is what I'm looking for the market to repeat consistently. Just a couple words of advice. You got to be patient because these things are not going to show up every single day. At least what I'm looking for specifically. I find maybe a couple times a week, 2 or 3 times a week, I can find something like this. But it's definitely not every day that these markets are favorable. You just got to know exactly what you're looking for and be able to pick your spots. You got to just be patient. And when you see it, it's your setup. Take it. If you see what you're looking for, take it. But that is all I had for this video. Like I said, pretty standard stuff based on the ICT 2022 mentorship, price delivered, pretty much how I expected. I wish this retracement wasn't so large and it wouldn't have stopped out my runner because that would have been very nice. But other than that, everything was good, and I just wanted to do a video on this because it's, it's cookie cutter. It's a really good example of what I'm looking for. And, it's not just to help you guys, of course. I do want to show people good examples of trade opportunities based on that 2022 mentorship. But it's also about me training my eyes. And this is essentially a form of journaling that I do, making these videos and talking about it. It just helps ingrain in my head what I'm looking for. So yeah, it helps me just as much as I think it should help you guys. So hopefully you got something from this video, and if not, that's cool too. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.